Here are 19 things that goalkeepers absolutely hate. For example, this professional goalkeeper complained about this outfit. But before we talk about that, first let's get to something that almost every goalkeeper hates: a completely soaked pitch. Because that's when stupid mistakes happen. For example, when the ball becomes extremely fast because of the wet surface. Or the ball suddenly gets stuck in the turf and the goalkeeper misjudges his run when coming out. And the worst part? The balls become super slippery and can easily slide through the hands. But recently we saw Manchester United's goalkeeper do something that helps against slippery hands. He rubbed Vaseline onto his gloves.
It fully actually works. It sticks, there's contact, there's like I don't know what it is, it's magic.
But that was only our number 19. We still have 18 more things that drive goalkeepers crazy, like this goalkeeper here. There was a penalty shootout for third place at the Copa America 2024 between Uruguay and Canada. Uruguay's goalkeeper Rocher had placed a water bottle next to his right goalpost with notes on it showing where the Canadian players usually shoot their penalties. But suddenly, Canada's goalkeeper took the bottle and asked the steward to hide it. Rocher noticed this and angrily left his goal to demand his bottle back. The referee then gave Canada's goalkeeper a yellow card and the steward returned the bottle. And in the end, Rocher secured third place for his team. And wind has also caused problems for more than a few goalkeepers. Take a look at this. In the Danish league, the goalkeeper wanted to kick the ball long, but the ball came straight back and he caught it because an opposing striker was running towards goal. However, after a goal kick, the goalkeeper is not allowed to touch the ball a second time. So the referee said, sorry buddy, that's an indirect free kick. Lucky for the keeper, no goal. Very different for this poor guy here. And hey, as a goalkeeper, it can be very annoying because when a ball bounces bad for an outfield player, it's not great, but it's manageable. But when that happens to a goalkeeper, that often ends very badly. And even when you do everything right, sometimes this still happens.
Setting up Jorginho!
A nice jump by Martinez, but the ball bounces off him and into the goal. And he's not the only one this has happened to.
Now the cross for a wide, it's off the post, it's off!
And do you know what's really annoying as a goalkeeper? When the sun shines directly in your face. That's why you sometimes see goalkeepers wearing a cap. And that would have helped the Slovak goalkeeper Dubravka quite a bit at the European Championship 2020. It was 0-0 against Spain.
Minute, Lattentreffer von Sarabia und dann Slapstick des slowakischen Schlussmanns.
He puts the ball into his own goal. Why? Because he was standing exactly between shadow and sunlight, so he couldn't properly see the high ball and completely misjudged it. Another thing that drives all goalkeepers crazy: when the pitch is in bad condition. I mean, sure, it's also annoying for outfield players when the ball doesn't roll properly, but look how this can end for the goalkeeper.
Ahead of him. Colin Moore scuffs it. Oh! Well, he's astonished.
Now, let's talk about penalties. There is one thing there that goalkeepers really hate. I mean, in general, it's not easy for the goalkeeper in this situation. The ball is shot from a very close range, so goalkeepers often decide on a corner before the shooter even strikes the ball. That's why you see many players looking beforehand to see where the goalkeeper is going to jump. But maybe the nastiest penalty shoot of all?
Run up from Ahmad, that's for certain. Oh, he dinks it. He can
Oh, down the middle. That's the hardest one for a goalie. It'd take a brave goalie to stand there for that.
At least that's what Mark Howard said, and he was a professional in England. But if goalkeepers do manage to stand still, the strikers can end up looking really silly. Before we get to another shot the goalkeepers hate, let's first talk about this ball. We already mentioned it in another video, but many goalkeepers hated this ball. The Jabulani, the official World Cup ball 2010. It fluttered extremely, which led to situations like this. And goalkeepers also hate this shot. The knuckleball shot. Here the ball is struck in a way that it flies almost with no spin. As a result, it suddenly dips left, right or downward, and it looks like the ball is fluttering. And someone who made this shot famous, Ronaldo, especially with this goal.
Because you think he may smash it there.
He smashed it into the back of the net. It gets even.
And there was someone else, Gareth Bale.
Good advantage for Spurs. It's to be Bale!
The great thing with a knuckleball is wherever you do put it on the goal, it gives the keeper a problem, even if it's right next to them.
Being a goalkeeper at a big club is often not easy. You're hardly tested during the match and then have to deliver top performances immediately when you're called into action just once or twice in the game. But when nothing comes towards your goal, it can also get boring. So Barthez did this. Yeah, he tried to dribble. But when you're distracted, this can also happen.
Alba's there. Back to the keeper. Where is the keeper? Where is the goalkeeper?
The goalkeeper didn't notice that the opposing team was attacking. He wanted to take a drink and then stood there completely confused in his own goal.
Where's drinking water? He didn't see anything.
Now let's get to one thing that many goalkeepers complain about. In modern football, they're supposed to play along and help with passes that open up the game. And hey, some of them can do that really well. But some back passes drive goalkeepers to despair.
And tries to cruise past Joe Gomez, who times his tackle well. But what's this? It's a chance for...
And some even lead to own goals.
LaFrance. Two centre-backs being good tonight for Haiti. Oh no, look out! What a mistake!
Yeah, what are you supposed to do there as a goalie? Our number 8, another shot that is really nasty for goalkeepers, the toe poke. Because with this shot, the striker doesn't need to swing his leg much at all. That means the shot often comes unexpectedly. And the most famous toe poke is this one by Ronaldinho. And what did the goalkeeper Czech say about it?
The worst thing is it was so quick and so surprising that literally the moment I was ready to push, I could see the ball literally side by my side.
Sometimes a new coach comes to a club with completely different ideas. And sometimes the goalkeeper is the one who suffers. Like back then when Guardiola went to Manchester City. Joe Hart was the number 1 there, not only at the club but also for the national team where he had shown strong performances. But Pep wanted a goalkeeper who could play better with his feet, and he ruthlessly benched Hart.
What was it when Pep came in?
Well, it was the end for me, wasn't it?
Something that is not easy for any player. And I've still got a few things left for you. And one thing that drives almost every goalkeeper crazy, when players hide behind them and try to knock the ball out of their hands. But this often goes wrong, the player hits the hand, and it's also often not allowed. And another thing that goalkeepers really don't like, when players take forever before taking a penalty, trying to get into the goalkeeper's head. But some keepers thought, hey, I can do the same too, like Barthez here.
Barthez is taking his time.
He took ages, didn't even stand in goal at first. He did get a yellow card for it, but hey, it apparently helped distract the player because he missed.
Steve Melbrook.
Now let's get to a goalkeeper who absolutely couldn't stand a very specific thing. Gabor Kirai. He always played like this, in sweatpants, even when it was 35 degrees. Why? He said himself that diving on hard pitches can hurt and burn the skin. And that's why goalkeepers usually wear long sleeves to protect themselves. Kirai thought, I'll add sweatpants as well because they give me a better feeling and protect me better. He said himself, I'm a goalkeeper, not a top model. And hey, he played for a long time in Germany and England and also for the Hungarian national team, where he delivered great performances, for example at Euro 2016. Our number 3, something no footballer likes, playing when it's really cold. But at least outfield players can run to stay warm. That's much harder for the goalkeeper. Just look at this one here. The poor guy was really shaking on the pitch. And hey guys, better hit the subscribe button so you don't get cold. We are almost at the end. Our number 2, there's a free kick, the goalkeeper sets up the wall, but the ball still ends up in goal. Why? Because the players didn't jump properly to block the ball. I mean, as a goalkeeper, you have to throw yourself in every shot, whether it's with your foot or your face, so it's pretty annoying when the wall doesn't do the same. And our number 1, something goalkeepers constantly complain about.
As a keeper, you can have an unbelievable game. You can make 6-7 good saves. But if you make one mistake at the end and you lose the game, everyone is pointing at the keeper and say, oh, what is the keeper doing?
Commentators often focus on the goalkeeper. Could he have saved that or not? Even if the goalkeeper does everything right, but there's just one mistake, it immediately says the goalkeeper is to blame for losing the game. And even Oliver Baumann, one of the goalkeepers for the German national team, said that it sometimes isn't funny anymore to watch football on TV because the attention is so heavily focused on goalkeepers' mistakes. But hey, it's not all bad being a goalkeeper either, because you can also quickly become the hero of the game when you make a save that nobody will ever forget. And if you now want to see the most beautiful saves of last season, then check out this video.